The random jottings of Donald J. from Nelson in Pendle. Footprint Brindle, Church of St. James legend. Old Nick. The footprint in a slab of stone is now on display within the church. It is said to belong to a Catholic who, after arguing with a Protestant, declared, "If my doctrine be untrue, may my foot sink in stone," upon which it did. Another version of the story says it was the devil who left his footprint in the stone. In the quaint village of Brindle, nestled amidst the rolling hills and lush green meadows, stood the Church of St. James, an ancient place of worship that carried within it a story both captivating and mysterious. The villagers spoke of a peculiar relic, a footprint embedded in a slab of stone, which now found its place on display within the sacred walls of the church. Legend had it that many years ago, a profound theological dispute had taken place in the village between a devout Catholic and a fervent Protestant. The debate grew heated, as both sides staunchly defended their respective beliefs and ideologies. The Catholic, filled with unwavering conviction, uttered a remarkable declaration in the midst of the fervor. Summoning his faith, he proclaimed, "If my doctrine be untrue, may my foot sink in stone." The words hung in the air, a challenge both daring and audacious. The atmosphere thickened with anticipation as everyone present held their breath, awaiting the outcome. To the astonishment of the crowd, as soon as the words left his lips, the earth seemed to respond. A profound tremor shook the ground, and before their eyes, the Catholic's foot sank into the very stone upon which he stood. Silence fell over the crowd as they beheld the miraculous event that had just unfolded. The imprint of a human foot, deeply etched into the slab, served as a testament to the supernatural occurrence that had transpired. The Catholic's faith had been vindicated, leaving the villagers awestruck and the Protestant humbled by the extraordinary display of divine power. Word of the incident spread like wildfire throughout the region, and people from far and wide flocked to witness the stone bearing the enigmatic footprint. Many believed it to be a symbol of God's presence and a reminder of the power of faith. However, as with any tale of wonder, alternative versions of the story began to circulate. According to an alternative interpretation, it was whispered that the footprint belonged not to a devout Catholic, but to the devil himself. This version suggested that the dark forces had intervened in the theological dispute, leaving behind a mark of their influence. Such a sinister twist to the legend added an air of intrigue and mystery, captivating the imaginations of those who dared to ponder the origins of the enigmatic footprint. Regardless of the variations in the tale, the stone with the embedded footprint became a cherished relic in Brindle. The villagers carefully preserved it, recognizing its significance as a tangible connection to a pivotal moment in their history. The stone, once an ordinary slab, was now mounted prominently within the church, serving as a reminder of the power of faith, the depths of conviction, and the mysteries that lie beyond human comprehension. Visitors would marvel at the footprint, their gazes filled with wonder and reverence. Some sought solace and inspiration, while others contemplated the timeless battle between light and darkness. The legend lived on, etched into the hearts and minds of those who stood in the presence of the stone. And so, the Church of St. James continued to stand as a beacon of hope and faith, guarded by the enigmatic footprint that had become an emblem of the village of Brindle. The legend endured, passing from one generation to the next, whispering its secrets and inviting the curious to contemplate the profound mysteries of life, faith, and the supernatural. By Donald J.